It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He's one of the best all-around players in the majors. He's got the power to go deep, the speed to wreak havoc on the base paths, the patience to put together a good at-bat, and the ice-cold veins that allow him to thrive in clutch situations.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old-school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
DJ LeMahieu strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
First pitch, 7:05.
Good curveball, strike two. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Push to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
It's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. You don't want him to get settled out there.
Charlie Blackmon will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Out in front of it, strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons is one of those umpires that can be a little inconsistent, but I think his strike zone is one that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. Just depends on what part of the zone the pitch is located.
Verlander pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Back-to-back, very hard-hit balls to start the ball game, and he whistles this one for a base hit. They're in good shape to make something happen here in the very first inning.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
On the ground for Kinsler. This could be two. To Iglesias for one. On to first, a double play.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game. And then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Nolan Arenado steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of...
And that ball gets by him. And it is a run.
Already, things are not really going to form here in this first inning. Where is this pitch? It's nowhere close. You don't want to spot your opponents too many easy runs, especially early in the ballgame.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Martinez is there, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Rockies lead this one 1-0. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Mickey Cabrera has in store. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu, he grew up as a shortstop, but he's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. And if you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays and rock-solid fundamentals. He's got a gold glove from 2014. That should tell you everything you need to know.
Jose Iglesias is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. LeMahieu's got it. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him.
Batting second.
Not the way you want to start the bottom of the first. And this is a play that needs to be made, but instead they allow a speedy leadoff man to reach base.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now after the stolen base, any thought of a bunt here to get him to third?
This early, I don't really see the need. I mean, then you're saying we just want to play for one.
Yeah, I think later on in a tight ball game, maybe you might see a bunt, or if you're in the bottom of the lineup. But here, I agree with EK. Just let him hack.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
No one out with a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just 1 away.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
A man at third with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
J.D. Martinez gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park, all tied at 1-1. Ben Paulson will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Ben Paulson.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Gerardo Parra is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Upton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting six.
Dangerous count right there. 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Stepping in, Gerardo Parra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting seven.
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Jose Reyes into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Coghlan, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting eight. The designated hitter, Gregor Blanco.
Gregor Blanco set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Simple throw over there.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Rockies strand 1. Will go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Alfred Broussard strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Designated hitter, Alfred Broussard.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Nick Castellanos will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball heading for the alley. Hara on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Batting 7, center fielder.
Chris Coughlin would get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
The third strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Ian Kinsler, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Jared Saltalamacchia would be next. Men on third with 2 down. On the ground up the middle. Reyes scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Dustin Garneau steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
And he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Lifted into center field. Coughlin is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number
Oh,
9.
you can definitely
Second
feel
baseman,
and tell that it's
DJ
October out there.
LeMahieu.
There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in. He singled his first time around. Verlander sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And it remains a 1-all tie. Jared Saltalamacchia digs into the box
Leading
in
up
the
for the
bottom of
Tigers.
inning number 3.
Catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right. LeMahieu. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Here's Justin Upton now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Carlos Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Nolan Arenado is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Coghlan going back. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Digging in to try it again, Ben Paulson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
He's set. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coghlan on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Left fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
Shortstop number
And
7.
time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Coughlin. He gets there, and that's the second out.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Gregor Blanco gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Upton going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Tigers 1. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Lyle steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 28.
In now, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Now to the plate, Alfred Broussard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. That's inside. 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I think at this point, a two-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Looking to avoid his first walk. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 2-1. Dustin Garneau heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The catcher, number 13, Dustin Garneau.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-2 delivery. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. A step on the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And that's a great play down at first just to make sure that he gets an out right here. The runner will move up a base, but that's a small price to pay for getting that out at first. Well done.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Martinez. And that's the third out. One left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Nick Castellanos will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reyes ranging up the middle. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
The center fielder.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Sliced hard on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line to the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
A pretty good swing there. You watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Jared Saltalamacchia is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a 2-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Outside, 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Jose Iglesias digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. And another foul ball. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Parra ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Obviously, this is one of the benefits of having a guy like this in the leadoff spot. He's still going to get his chances with runners on base, and he comes through here with a long home run.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin.
Here's Justin Upton now. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Nolan Arenado will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Slow little roller to third. To his right, Castellanos. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Ben Paulson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Gerardo Parra steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Martinez, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, maybe some signs of life here in this inning. That's back-to-back hits now, a single followed by a double, and this might be the best rally they've had of the game so far.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Smoke toward the hole. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Nice job right there of hitting with the runner in scoring position. He just gets out in front and yanks this ball right through the hole. And that'll score that runner easily from third base.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Matt Albers will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. Drilled on the ground to short. Underhanded flip. Kinsler for 1 on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Tigers 4 and the Rockies 3. Miguel Cabrera will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Lyles looks in. 1-1 pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
J.D. Martinez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he'll step off. The 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Now at the plate, Alfred Broussard, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Paulson in foul ground. 2 down.
Wow, he's had his number so far. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts, and now this. Man, this is a game to forget.
Nick Castellanos strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And if he can get through this inning, I have a feeling they'd be happy to take the 6 strong and leave it at that.
2 out with the man at first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Tigers leave 1. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. On to the 7th now in Game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Leading off the inning, Dustin Garneau, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Charlie Blackmon, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I got to tell you, that's not the way you're hoping to make an entrance into this ball game. First batter he faces, and bang. This ball just about leaves the yard, winds up hitting off the outfield wall, and now he's going to have to deal with a runner on second base.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. One out and a runner on second base. To the hole left side, and it's through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
First baseman,
Ben Paulson steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a pitch lined into right field. He comes through. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Oh, and how big a run might that one turn out to be? This is going to make it a 2-run game now, 6-4. And you can bet they're going to keep pushing out there to get maybe 1 or 2 more across. They might need them.
attention, please. Now pitching for the
So a
Tigers,
call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Hardy.
Gerardo Parra will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bounce to first. To Iglesias for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Another run home to score in the inning, and it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Gregor Blanco gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Stepping in now, Dustin Garneau.
Dustin.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Coughlin is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. It's stretch time in Motown. It's the Rockies 10 and the Tigers 4. Chris Coughlin will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Adam Ottavino will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Ottavino.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Liner towards second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
They're going to need a few more big at-bats like this to get back in the ball game. But they're making progress. But this triple cuts the lead down to 5 now.
At the plate, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll swing it from the left side right here. In there at the knees, strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reyes gloves it. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
This late in the game, no sense in taking a chance trying to cut down that guy at the plate. So they'll be pretty happy just to trade the run for the out.
Jose Iglesias will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8,
Justin Upton stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 10 and the Tigers 6. Justin Wilson will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Justin Wilson.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
LeMahieu.
And that misses for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the air now, out to right field. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
Up next for Colorado.
Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Charlie Blackmon will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. Carlos Gonzalez steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. as the lead holds at 10-6. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out
there. The 1-2 pitch. Right side. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
1 out, nobody on. One and two.
Count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes.
Up next for the
Because
Tigers,
if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it.
Broussard.
That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Alfred Broussard will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as the lead holds at 10-6. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Nolan Arenado.
hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a play, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
Into the box, Ben Paulson. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Gerardo Parra.
Now batting, Gerardo Parra. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He pulls this one into right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Shortstop number 7.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he lays off for ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Upton. Gone! A 2-run home run for Jose Reyes. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rockies 12 and the Tigers 6. Nick Castellanos will stand in to lead things off here in the 9th, with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ball 1.
That counts 1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. They had him perfectly set up for the fastball in. They worked the outer part of the plate for 3 straight pitches, and then they bust that fastball right on the inside corner to get the strikeout.
Standing in now, Chris Coghlan. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, he did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Again down to second. The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Right side, hit hard. A stab, and he's got it. The second for 1. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Great effort, but that'll go into the books as a hit.
You know, that's one of the toughest double plays to try and turn. They do get the lead runner at second base, but then that return throw to the pitcher covering at first never really had much of a chance.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Stabs for it. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, you know, it was that big 7th inning that really told the story in this one. This game was in doubt up until that point, but that big rally turned out to be the difference.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 12-6. Good night from Detroit.